Hello, everybody. So today we're going to do a new series of videos, and I'm calling this The Journey of Consciousness. The Journey of Consciousness, or The Journey into Consciousness. Now, in this series, we're going to talk about what consciousness really is. We're going to talk about the physical science of consciousness. We're going to talk about the soul. We're going to talk about intelligence. We're also going to talk about a lot of physical realities of the spiritual metaphysical that exists all around us, um, beyond what the traditional material can see. Okay, this is what we're going to do: the journey of consciousness. Now, I have created a series of books. The series is in progress. Several have been written, more are being written and published. So you can find those on Amazon. The purpose of this series of the videos, and particularly the books, is to explain the physical sciences, the physical reality of consciousness, of the mind, of the soul, of our existence. You will understand what it is to have a thought, to have awareness. You'll understand your soul, where your soul comes from, how your soul evolves. Okay? A whole variety of different things. And this is going to be the most comprehensive, accurate understanding of consciousness and the soul ever created throughout history. Let me say that again. The information that I provide in the books and videos are the most accurate information, understanding of consciousness, the soul, and existence that has ever been created throughout the entirety of human history. Very, very significant. Okay. Now, let's get to another introductory component of this, which is, where have I been for the last 2 to 3 years? Where have I been for the last 2 to 3 years? And how do I know that my understanding of consciousness and the soul are this accurate? Okay. What I have been able to do, I have reached a level of the consciousness which my personal consciousness can develop into the greater realms of reality. One moment, please. I have a desire to redo the video, so I just made some adjustments. Okay. The most important thing to understand is that I have developed special abilities that very few people in history have actually developed. What I can do is I can access all information from the universe. I'm talking the greater universe, the multiple realms of the universe. If I want to know something, I can know it. All I have to do is ask for the information, and I will get the information. And this is not just an external being providing it to me. I can go get it. I can retrieve it. I can know all and see everything. I have seen consciousness energies develop. I've seen consciousness energies flow through the neurons. I've seen consciousness energies combine to create thoughts, to create self-awareness. Okay, I have seen all this. I have seen how the soul is created, and I know how and where the soul is created. Okay, I have developed these abilities to see all and know all regarding consciousness, existence, the soul, the mind, the multi-realm universe, everything. There are probably only a few people who have reached this level throughout history. I would say Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, Enoch, Hermes Trismegistus, and Buddha are probably the only other people I know who have reached this level of knowing and understanding. Okay, knowing and understanding. Now, there are a lot of psychic people out there, people with spiritual gifts, and yes, I've had some throughout my life, developed over the years, but I can tell you several things. For one, I have traveled to other realms, and I've experienced things that even the most experienced spiritualists admit they've never seen, they've never experienced, and they've never heard of anybody else in their life experiencing. And that's over the course of the past 15 years. What happened in the last 2 to 3 years is a magical phenomenon. And this is where I have been. This is where I've been for the last few years. I reached this state of essentially all-knowing. It's the best way to describe it. All-knowing. Accessing the universe in ways where I could see anything. See it, feel it, know what is reality on the basic level of consciousness and the soul, existence, in such a real physical way, seeing it, seeing things in process, seeing how things work. I'm able to go back in time and see the creation of certain things. It's truly a magical thing. And like I said, I only think a handful of people throughout all of history have reached this level. I can only describe it in words. Even to my fellow spiritualists out there, I know you have spiritual gifts, and I know you get telepathy and other things, but this is a whole bigger thing, okay? And for the skeptics out there, well, we'll address you with some of the future videos. Now, how did I get there? Unknown, but I wasn't going to touch it, was not going to touch it. So as an analogy, think of some sort of magical board with knobs and dials and things, and you shift things around and experiment, and then suddenly this giant portal opens up, and you can see everything. You can see all the mysteries of the universe and the energies and the portals and just everything. How did you get there? I don't know, but I'm not touching the control panel. Whatever it is, I'm not touching the control panel. Okay? So however I got to this state, like I said, only a few people throughout history have probably gotten to this level. I'm not touching it, because if I can access this, the wisdom and knowledge that I can bring to humanity is going to be profound. It's going to be great. So I'm not doing anything with the real world, so to speak, to mess up this state of being. And that is where I've been for the past 2 to 3 years. That is really where I've been, physically and mentally, with my soul, with my conscience. I remained in that state with very diligence. I mean, I had to live here somewhat, obviously, to feed myself and so on, but very minimally, very, very minimally. I really rejected a lot of the physical realities around me so that I could maintain in this state that, like I said, like only a handful of people throughout history have ever known. I needed to maintain that. I needed to shut people out. I needed to maintain within my physical home boundaries. I needed to not be involved in other projects. I needed to not talk to people, not go to seminars, not go out with people. I needed to maintain this day after day for hours and hours each day, weeks, months, to be able to just access all the knowledge, all the secrets of the universe. So I could bring back, again, Tesla, Da Vinci, Buddha, Enoch, Hermes, thrice great. I don't know how I got there. I don't know what the magical formula was, because if it did, if I knew the magical formula, then I would write it down so I could access again. But I wasn't going to touch it. Whatever it was, I ain't going to touch it. And that's where I've been. That's where I've been. I can only describe this to you in the best way I can. I can't give you that experience. But I have been able to see consciousness, see how consciousness becomes thoughts, see how consciousness becomes processing, how the consciousness energies perform analysis in the mind, how self-awareness is created, how consciousness flows through the neurons. I can see that. I have seen that. The soul alchemy, what the soul is, the deeper soul, the soul alchemy, the layer of the ethereal soul, which is like almost like your physical body in the same shape in a way. It's the plastic layer between your soul and your physical body that interacts with both. Who makes the soul? Who are the higher beings? I've just seen all of this, know all of this. Okay, so this introductory video says a lot. It says, yes, we're going to talk about the consciousness and the soul and intelligence in ways that no one has ever understood throughout entire history. But you also must understand why it is that you can trust me, that I know that what I'm bringing is indeed the most profound understanding of our existence in multiple aspects of our existence, the deepest philosophical questions of what it means to be human, what it means to exist, what is consciousness, what is intelligence, what is being alive, what is the purpose of our existence, where did we come from, all of these things. I reached the level of being able to access, know, experience, see all of this. And I maintain this for hours each day, days each week, week, month and a month, for about 2 to 3 years, especially in the last 2 years. Okay? This is where we are. This is the reality. This is what I bring to you. Okay? This is what I bring to you. This is the series. This is how you know what I bring is the greatest fundamental, profound truths ever known to man. This is how you know it's accurate. This is also where I've been emotionally, physically, my soul and consciousness, where I've been and where I'm at now. I've had to come down a little bit to earth. Once I got all the information that I needed, I've come back a little bit to earth to do some practical activities, including the writing. Because believe me, it takes a lot of effort to maintain that level with the weirdness of the world. It's not easy to maintain that level. But yes. But even with coming down to earth, I still have advanced abilities from that time. I can see inside the soul of many people. I can speak directly to the soul of many people, knowing exactly who you are, not what you project to the world, but who you really are and what it is your soul needs to hear. I can also still see energies from time to time. I can see different aspects of our existence when I'm in certain states. Okay. So it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Believe me, it was a lot for me to do for all those months. What I bring you is the greatest profound wisdom of our existence in all aspects: consciousness, soul, intelligence, awareness, purpose of life, being alive, the secrets of the universe, as they say. And what I'm doing is far beyond me. That is, what I'm bringing you with my books and these videos is something that's far greater than my own personal physical existence, if that makes any sense. So, welcome to the series. The videos can only show you so much. I want you to watch all the videos, but the videos can only show you so much. The books is really where the detailed information exists. Those books will be written to last throughout the ages. Okay? The wisdom stands, and it'll be deeply described so there's full understanding of all the profound knowledge of our existence. Enjoy.